We don't stutter till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. We don't stutter.
Hey y'all, and welcome to our channel, Pisces TV. If you don't already know, it's your girl, Queen B. Go ahead and get you some of this good ass energy. Go ahead and tap the fuck in. And you can do so by hitting that like, share, and subscribe button down below. So today I have a love reading for our Pisces collective. I'm about to get some more Palo Santo because listen, let me tell y'all, while I am cleansing our energy, inviting spirit, my ancestors, my spirit guides, and I have to tell y'all, this is the second time I had to record this video because I got our whole beautiful message out, and for whatever reason somebody don't want me to get this message out because it only recorded about halfway through, and I said we not doing that. So here we go, round 2. We trying this again. All right, y'all, so I did go ahead and ask my spirit team when I sat with our messages for overall past, present, and future, and an advice or some clarification. So right away, I'm looking at the overall energy being the 9 of Wands, right? First channel message that comes out to me: failure is not an option. Looking at this card, I want y'all to envision the flights after flights up the staircase, right? These can very well be a representation of heartbreak after heartbreak that you had to endure each time to get to the next level, right? Think of flight after flight of stairs. You finally get to the top. You at the top, you panting out of breath, and you're wondering, am I ever gonna get to the top? Am I ever gonna get this true love that my heart desires so deeply, so intensively? But I'm here to remind you, there's no giving up. There's no going back. After all you've been through, after all you've done to get to this highest version of yourself, you came out of the darkness. You're at the top. You've dug deep. All that you've done to get this high, remind yourself you had to dig deep into yourself. You had to keep going. Just like a soldier, just like in the traditional deck, you may see a wounded soldier. Look, just like our soldier in love, right? The soldier's wounded, he's tired, but that doesn't mean he's gonna stop protecting his wounds or his wants. Though we may not know it, this could very well be the last investment before you complete what you set out to create, which in our case is love, the love of our dreams. This card suggests that you're going to get whatever you've invested in. All that energy you've invested into making love real, your answers, your prayers, your manifestations, they've been heard. Great love is worth taking the steps. Great love is worth taking those steps that you've been guided to take. Those heartbreaks were very necessary. But know that, however, you have been guarded and you have been wary. That time is done. You may not believe that all this self-love that you've invested in yourself will pay off. Or you may even be unwilling to let someone care for your heart after all these battles in love. But after all that you desire is right there. Baby, all you need to do is go for it. Hold on. Don't give up. Because better times and love are ahead. Alright, y'all. Let's go ahead and find out more about this overall energy and see what got us to this point. So, we got our major arcana, the Judgment. So I see that you may have had many questions for yourself. After all these heartaches, you may have started to question if you were going to be stuck in the darkness. Are you deserving of love? You may have questions about reaping what you've sown. Now it's clear you want a relationship, but do you deserve a new one? Have you righted any of your wrongs? Have you learned your lessons from previous relationships? This is necessary in your growth, so you don't repeat mistakes in this new potential love interest or this new potential relationship. It's clear to me that this was a time where you became very well aware of character flaws that may have been feeding into your failures. You may have also felt the need to be single for some time, for quite a while, to be honest. Feeling undeserving, dealing with trust issues. But it's apparent to me that you've come out of the darkness like so many others who are still indulging in the past, the pain, the hurt, the darkness. You have separated yourself, detached yourself from who you no longer are. You are now knowing that trust issues will easily sink a new, fresh, joyous relationship. It's apparent to me that you've had a great awakening, an epiphany. Now is the time to wake up and smell the roses. Now that you've had this epiphany, you could very well be shouting from rooftops with a grand announcement. One that will forever change you and transform your life. Now you're feeling so alive, like whatever was before, whatever energy was in your past, that's pretty much dead and gone. You were just going through the emotions. But this love is like no other feeling. You're floating. You're flying. Feet not even close to the ground. Beautiful. I'm loving it. Current energy, let's talk about it. I still see that you or the relationship or your love interest, you may still be having some challenges or some troubles at hand. But as a reminder, if you want the relationship to go the distance, you're gonna have to fight for it. You may have built up emotional walls, and if not you, the significant other that you may be dealing with. But I'm being guided to tell you to assert yourself. Go after what you want. Is it that you or them are afraid of commitment? Ask yourself, what's holding you back? Do you want this love? Is it love that you desire? Baby, if you can give someone a chance without sacrificing who you are, you should. Is there a way that you can handle this challenge, this situation, this trouble without becoming aggressive? Because you should. Now let's go ahead and get into one of my favorite parts. Let's talk about the potential outcome, right? Right away, I see all this red, and there's plenty of wands here, so I see lots of new beginnings. I see a loud kickstart to a new beginning. A relationship that's full of good fortune, fertility, a family. It's a positive, successful fulfillment that warms your heart. This is a good omen in love. But be reminded, the desire is there because the wand is there. It's not going anywhere unless someone takes initiative and makes a move. Aces show great potential, but aces are also just the start. The ace is showing you there's fertile ground here for you to act upon. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to open up. This also tells me with the wands, this is definitely a very sexual and passionate relationship. The chemistry is there, the spark, the electricity is there. And now, I had to figure out, some advice for us. So advice, what better advice to come out in a love reading than the Lovers? I advise you to stay balanced, stay loving, stay supportive in this relationship. This is a welcoming sight to the Lovers, a pair that works so well together. This card does also symbolize choice. Is the choice of commitment? Ask yourself, how committed are you to love? The idea is there may be sacrifice that you must make in order to have this love. But if I'm honest, in some ways, all commitment is a sacrifice. But one made for the right person can help you grow as an individual. Now, when sitting with this energy, the song that channeled through me, that was just stuck on repeat for me, was Drew Hill. How deep is your love for me? How deep is your love for this person? Is your love deep enough to stand the test of time? Now, again, because this is my second time recording, typically I would shuffle our oracle messages with us together, but because somebody wasn't having it, I'm gonna just keep our messages because I know that this is for someone out there. I know that this message is for you out there. So the first card that had came out from our love oracle was manifesting miracles, which is so beautiful to me because it says your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow guidance. And on the back of the card, we see this stable, grounded, flourishing tree. Just like the relationship that you're manifesting. The second oracle that was pulled was, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And it's so funny that Spirit is always confirming, because is that not the same message behind the Nine of Wands? Through all this turmoil, there's a higher purpose. Our blessing is being revealed to us, which is also so interesting to me because on the back of this message, that we may not understand the higher purpose, right above the Judgment card, we have the same dove who has risen above the turmoil, the darkness, the shadows. The third card that was pulled was Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Again, I'm telling you, there's so much passion in this relationship. A connection. This could very well have started off as a very sexual relationship, but there was definitely something electric that connected the two of you. Now, I did also pull some romance angels cards. So I'm trying to pull them in the order that, or read them in the order that they came out, because I definitely feel like there's meaning behind that. So one of the first cards that came out was free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's okay to let go of those past experiences, those previous heartbreaks. It's okay to free yourself from those knives in your back. That's no longer where you're at. You're well beyond those times. I also got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, which I already feel we're well on our way. We also had give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, which is also confirming for me the same thing that the Seven of Wands was talking about. Work on your partnership. We also got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps. Taking those steps right here in the Nine of Wands. you were guided to take those steps along the way, along the journey. We may have not known at the time where it was leading us, but it led us right here. Last message. I can't make this up. Last message from our spirit team. This situation involves marriage. So depending upon your beliefs, you definitely may have met your soulmate. This could very well be the one. Alright, y'all, just for sake of it, I know I said that was the last, but because we had to record 2 times, let's go ahead and get another message from Spirit while we're all here. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Bottom of the deck, past life relationship, soulmate, calling in your soulmate, and engagement. I do hope that this message has helped. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and get you some of this fire-ass energy. Clearly, you can do so by hitting that like, share, and subscribe button. Baby, I'm sending you all the love, all the light, the healing, and peace.